And we're back here once again with another episode of the MSK Show, and this is going to be episode 340. So I hope you guys had a great day, and I hope you guys have a great weekend that is ahead of you. And in this episode of the MSK Show, we have no topics for you guys tonight for this episode of the MSK Show because it is Halloween for 2025. So happy Halloween to everyone, and I hope you guys had a great Halloween, not only just for yourself, but for your lovely children as well. I hope they were safe, and I hope they enjoyed going around and trick-or-treating in the neighborhood. And apparently we have Kylo Ren joining us. He is now currently on the dark side, and it's Diddy's empire, and it's being ran by Jeffrey Epstein. Fucking hell.
How dare you compare me to that fag? Come on.
So
I'm Darth Revan, bitch.
Good Lord. Nope.
I make Darth Vader look like a pansy, motherfucker.
Good Lord. You are just the most whitest person ever. A white guy dressed up. Now, people ask what I was gonna wear tonight. I just wearing a Deadpool jersey that they had at Walmart a few months ago. Because, I feel like my humor kind of aligns up with Deadpool's usually. It's very raunchy, it's very edgy, it gets people happy, obviously, and makes people feel good when I tell these jokes that make their heads explode. I should go to a college campus and just debate college kids like the other people do. The first opening topics are women belong in the kitchen. The KKK was right about black people. Obama was the worst president. Looney Tunes are mentally ill, right? Just automatically going off the most craziest shit. But
Warren, we pull his face off, and it turns out Charlie Kirk was MSK the whole time.
He sounds more like Nick Fuentes than anything else right now.
But Nate, are you gonna keep the helmet on the whole time? Or are you gonna take it off? Because I want you dying inside there.
I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna take it off.
Okay, I don't want you dying in there with it on. You'd be like, imagine taking it off.
Oh no, dude!
Just
actually,
sweating.
believe it or not, wearing the whole outfit was hotter than anything else. The helmet is nothing.
Dude, I don't want you after the show being like, oh my God, MSK, I was off for 2 hours. I'll sweat my ass off.
I might put it back on later, but dude, I had a great Halloween. This is the first Halloween in a long time where I got to dress up, actually go do things. It was fucking sick.
Mm-hmm. So, are you gonna take that sword and shove it up Tupac's ass? Well, you can't do that.
Colors.
Did you guys know Tupac's still alive? He lives with Jeffrey Epstein in the Bahamas. They're just having a good time there. Good Lord. That's why no one visits anymore.
I did not know he was still alive. Enlighten me.
Yeah. So, we'll do intros and then we'll just talk like dudes, like we normally do. We had the Scream 7 trailer, and we'll probably end up
roasted MSK round 3. Let's go.
That never happens. That never happens. I do the roasting around here. I'm the top G. It is what it is. I've been thinking about doing something recently for the show that I can't tell you guys what it is yet, but I feel like it's going to be much needed. I can't reveal anything yet, but it's going to be a little much needed. Actually, it's going to make things a lot. You're
finally going to transition. Congratulations, bud.
Yeah,
we're all proud of you.
I've been living my life as a lie. I'm literally a white guy trapped in a black
proud of
man's
you for
body.
Coming out of the closet, man.
So stunning and
it's been a long
brave.
time coming.
I mean, we all knew, but at least you're admitting it now.
as much as you talk about sucking cock, I mean, it was a long time coming.
You may have been in the closet, but the door was open, and we all knew you were in there.
No, it was cracked just a little bit, and then and then every single one of us just slowly kept opening it more and more and more for him.
Oh God, no! But on Monday's episode of the MSK Show, we'll probably be going over the new Scream 7 trailer. I don't know if everyone's watched all the Scream movies like myself. I've watched all of them, so it's one of my favorite movie franchises. I love the Scream movies, barring how good or bad they can be with each subsequent installment after the first one, which I have as one of my favorite horror movies, or thriller movies, as you call them. Fantastic movie that first one is. Oh my goodness. You just can't get more of that movie. I rewatch it every single year, have a great time with it. You know, just the aspect of two white guys terrorizing a girl and making her life a living hell. You know, just does something to me. You know,
wait, can you? You speaking
God.
from personal experience, but
No. Just, you know, living the fantasy out in the Scream movies is actually just amazing. But no, tonight I just wanted us to just have a good time and talk. You know, basically two white guys and a black guy. So we're just an Oreo essentially here.
But
two white guys,
but
one cup,
it would be two black guys and one white guy.
That's so true. Unless you're black from the waist down, because you dated a black girl. So technically,
yeah, for like 2 months. Does that really count?
I mean, I think it does. I don't know. Like, did you start wearing do-rags and start drinking Kool-Aid or something like that? When you came over, did the mom like use words like axe instead of ask?
Why do you treat black people like they're a disease, man? Like, I start dating one, I start dating one, and then you act like, oh no, Nathan's gonna become black.
He's gonna catch the black virus.
He's gonna start eating fried chicken for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He's gonna start wearing do-rags and shit. Like, why do you do this to yourself, man?
Oh God, dude. Holy shit. You know, it's like what was that?
Just become every stereotype in the book.
Now, if you date an Indian and you start stinking, that's because she stinks too. Indian people smell. They're disgusting.
Nah, dude. I'm all about my Latino women. Latino women are where it's at.
Dude, just go up to a Latino and just talk about being a rice, bean, and cheese burrito.
Notice he said Latino. I said Latina.
Oh no. Go up to them and ask them to speak English in America. You might need to run. Just start running. Oh God.
You speaking from experience again?
Dude. Oh my God.
MSK goes to Comic-Con. Hey, nice Latino woman. You need to speak English in my country. Runs away.
Oh God, because at work we hired a bunch of these taco rice and bean and cheese burrito makers, right? And he's fine. This is a cool guy. He's not a bad guy. But he's like, hey, can I joke around with you? I was like, yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. And you know what's the crazy thing? Was that people ask me like, hey, because they think like, because I'm black, I'm one of these black people that get offended by everything. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I told him, I do not care. I make sure that I look at me in the eye. I do not care. Joke with whatever you want. I literally do not give a fuck. I honestly think joking around makes the job better because it makes the time go by faster. So I came back. So I went and grabbed the box from somewhere to bring it up to the front counter. And he was like, he did that thing that Jackie Chan did in Rush Hour 1 when he was in the bar when Chris Tucker said, follow my lead. And he went to that bartender. He's like, what's up, my nicka? He actually said, what's up, my nicka? And I was like, you know what, dude? I like my drinks with extra ice, actually. Just complete burn right there. Just everyone went, did he really say that? I was like, yeah, mic drop. I love my drinks with extra ice. I love that shit. That shit's amazing. You know, gets it all cold and smooth when you know the ice is gonna go down your throat.
Now, what MSK isn't gonna tell us is the part where this guy picked him up and literally stubbed him in a bag like a thing of fries.
He walks up to me and he's like
out of rage.
No, he walks up to me. He's like, you're white. I'm like, yes, no black. Black, disgusting. I tell him, I'm not Magro Negro. Oh, Dark Magician's name in Spanish translated as Magro Negro. I'm not kidding. It's the only one it's called. I was like, no Magro Negro. Nope. Maybe I should have that name in Spanish, honestly. That should be my nickname. If I ever go to Mexico and make a YouTube channel there, I'm just going to be called the Dark Magician. Just by the way they would call it.
The tagline of the channel is The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh my God, dude. This black guy back in the day thought he could roast me or whatever. And I was like, he was black, whatever. And I was like, The Dark Neck Rises. Just, woof. Roasted the fuck out of that guy. Complete just W. No, I just deliver W's no matter who it is, you know? The only thing black here is the humor. That's true. That's true. DK, what's up, man? Hello to everyone in the chat. WZ, Laps, Orange, Michael. I think that's it. who came through. Maybe Emily was here. I don't remember, honestly. Usually I'm always on her mind because like I'm on every girl's mind, actually. You know?
So Warren, since we can stop him from talking about blacks and women for a second, how are you doing today, buddy?
Oh yeah, all right, yeah.
I'm doing wonderful. Had a few days off in a row, so I've been working on my comic book, and things have been going good. It is sometimes when I'm on the stream, it's kind of like I'm watching a video of example of what not to say. Like when they give you those PR videos and they show you a bad example, it would be us up here listening to MSK talk about women.
MSK secretly has a gun to our heads. Little does the audience know we're just hostages here.
I get it. People don't agree with me about women. You guys will eventually learn that I'm right anyway. It's fine. You know, it's okay. Don't worry. You'll all come around to my viewpoint eventually. You know,
nobody's coming to you.
I'm just saying. Okay, I'm not saying every girl's literally trash. I'm just saying 95% of women are garbage. That's all I'm saying. You know, so I'll leave that little bit of 5%.
I think you've just had a couple bad experiences, man. We just need to set you up with the right one.
Just a couple. Oh,
you just have a broken heart. You just need a hug.
Yeah.
Dude, like last week, this girl was talking about deep throating me because, you know, I have 9 inches, obviously.
It never happened.
Never happened. Unless it was an AI.
I have the receipts.
This one was made by a
AI apps. Those like the dating AI apps where you talk to the robot. I think that's what it was.
Okay.
He got one of those AI dating apps where he can pick like multiple girlfriends, and he started a harem with like Raven and Starfire or some shit.
It's exactly, yeah. He's got a whole harem of Naruto characters.
Holy crap.
He's got Bulma from Dragon Ball Z mixed in there somewhere.
Sasuke, I love you
okay.
so much.
I'll be honest here. For Dragon Ball, Android 18 is always going to be the waifu bae right there.
Dude, everyone thinks Goku is the strongest character. Nah, it's fucking Krillin, dude. He wiped up Android 18.
Not gonna lie. Yeah. Android 18 bae, actually. But Nate, he's back. He's black once again and back. You know. So how was your day, man? You had a good time?
Black. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm doing good, man. Had a pretty good Halloween. This, like I said, this is the first Halloween in a long time where I've actually dressed up. I went to a trunk or treat earlier, handed out some candy to a bunch of the kids that go to my church. Came back here, just been chilling out, and I went as Darth Revan this year. I had to take off I had the whole Darth Revan like get up on like at one point today, and it was a bitch to put on, and it was hot. Like I got home, sat on the bed in it, and I was like, man, this thing is like making my ass itch. Like I need to take this thing off. So took the whole thing off. I was like, well, I wish I could have sat through the whole MSK show with the Darth Revan gimmick on, but honestly, I don't know if I could have. I probably would have. Like, you remember how earlier you were like, well, I don't want you to melt in the helmet, Nathan. Well, if I had continued to wear the fucking get up, I probably would have died a heat stroke.
To be fair, if you died, you'd been born in an animal. That's what Indians believe. Listen, like Buddhism or whatever. They believe you get reincarnated or some shit as an animal.
What does that got to do with me and my beliefs?
I think you would have came back as a llama.
I think God would have brought you back as a woman to teach you a lesson.
Yeah.
Damn.
A black woman.
Oh God, no.
Tyler Perry.
I actually went over to Walmart trying to find a mask or something to wear, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it.
MSK comes back as Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks.
See, that is a black person that I can be proud of being.
But he's not black. Remember?
That's
because Lago. That's true. I'll still never understand it. Remember, like,
this motherfucker said
just the random shit in that fucking show.
I was watching it a couple days
Dude.
ago. I watched the episode where it's where his family comes to town and he's telling his backstory. He's like, yeah, he's like that Lago took over me quicker than that black symbiote in Spider-Man Part 3. I'm like, what?
With the hair, MSK does kind of look like Huey, but if he was raised by Uncle Ruckus.
Dude, remember what was the episode? where he's like, man,
Huey
these
Light.
black. What was the episode where he was like, these black people remind me of Vine swingers?
Oh Jesus!
No, I think it was, I forget what episode it was, but I think Granddad calls Uncle Ruckus because his lawn is overgrown. He's like,
Oh yeah, he's like,
he's
why
like,
don't you hire
Ruckus.
one of them Vine swingers to come cut that grass?
No, I think and I don't mean this in a bad way, but
I
his
do.
exact quote, his exact quote is, "Well, Jim, you and the Vine swingers will be right at home," because he says his lawn looks like a jungle.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh God. Man, dude, if you have I don't know if people are on Facebook when they look at the reels, when you have the Boondocks reels
always
out of
on Facebook.
context, you know how you have like the characters and it'll have like that sound where it goes boom because they said something really, really fucking crazy. The caption on this one went what the person says, I have black friends. Meanwhile, the black friend, and it just shows Uncle Ruckus. And it showed like 5 racist things that he said about black people. And the first one was that, oh my God, I just found out I'm black. Now I have to go sell crack or wear Jordans. What? Oh God. But Boondocks is amazing. Sad we can't ever have that show ever again because
Would not survive the 2025 political climate
no.
at all.
Oh no, dude. Black people are way too sensitive. They just can't take. It's not the fact they can't take jokes. They got mad at the show. The reason people got mad at the show is because it's truthful. That's why they got mad at the show. Everything that was joked about, was talked about, was truthful. And usually, I feel like the comedy that people try to always censor and try to get taken down is the stuff that they know is deep down is true, but they don't like being the butt of the joke. But if we're being honest here, a lot of people joke about that stuff. Dude, I've been around people my whole life. We've always joked about how stupid black people can be. I'm just saying, yeah, to be fair, it is more private and you would never know about it unless I told you. But that's how people view them because they act like animals. So I don't know what else to do. Like, the only best when we can't get rid of them, like, we're not crazy motherfuckers, right? The only way to talk about it is just make jokes of it because it's
Speak
stupid.
for yourself.
Hey, I'm always gonna make fun of them vine swinger monkeys.
You know what, MSK? I'm about to let you in a little secret. We don't have a race problem, buddy. We just have a dumb people problem. There's just a lot of dumb people out there in the world, but it doesn't matter their ethnicity or their creed. There's just a lot of fucking dumbasses out there that get their asses hurt by everything.
Oh, okay. I will say this though. You know how like for like certain animal species, part of some of them attack more humans than others. That's kind of the way I look at it. Not like we're animals or fishes, right? But even with that, there is still outliers to that. Some other races we have can actually be more obnoxious and crazier than the other ones, you know? And it is an outlier when you're looking at, well, if it's just kind of a black thing, well, that's the problem. Dude, crazy black people on TikTok, I know you guys saw this. We're talking about robbing, just straight up going and committing like grand theft because they weren't going to get EBT. You know how I feel about EBT? I'm like that Alex Jones meme where I walk into a store with a shopping cart, smiling, knowing I can pay for my own fucking groceries with my own hard-earned money.
Why don't you bring up some of those reels I was sharing with you? Dude, oh my God. Every fucking I don't know what it was. I thought maybe MSK had like hacked my account at one point. Because I'm like, where are all these fucking
I love the AI monkey. That dude is funny as fuck, dude. Oh my! So like, there was one I watched today. I was gonna send you where
is he a
was
monkey
in
or a
bed.
Sasquatch?
I think it's a Sasquatch. He was
think it's a
in bed
Sasquatch.
with this like Asian, and he ran. He's saying, "Man, oh my God, honey had a fat dick, but it tasted weird after I touched it."
No, I saw one today. I think I sent it to you today or yesterday, but
right now.
it's he's a car salesman. The Bigfoot is a car salesman, and dude walks up with his wife who's like really fat, and he's like, hey sir, I want to see if you can get my wife something that goes from 0 to 100 real fast. And no joke, he picks up a scale from behind the counter and just sets it in front of
Oh, dude, did you see the one about child labor? So like there was a little black baby AI generated, probably like maybe 2 months old. He was like, "Yeah, I came out the womb eating watermelon, chicken, and cornbread." And after that, he went to the Mexican kid. He was like, "What do you want from your mom, son?" "Oh, I want tamales and red sauce and jalapenos." And he went to the Jew. He just wanted money.
Where are you finding these racist ass reels, man? Mine are just kind of funny to be funny.
Oh no, mine go into my dark humor. I love it.
It's all his white supremacist fucking YouTube channels he follows.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm not gonna have it too loud because that has been no problem. I'll have it like right here.
Congratulations, sir. It's a boy. Not bad, huh? This old motor can still run. Well, you better change the oil. This one came out black.
Oh shit.
I saw that earlier and I was like, there's no fucking way.
I love AI Sasquatch. Oh god, it's fucking hilarious.
You gonna let me hit that later?
No, my stomach hurts.
What about your mouth? That hurt too?
Is this good for mosquitoes?
No, this is not good for the mosquitoes. This will kill them.
All right. Well, I don't know if the dumbass is you or me, but I'll take it.
If I ride my bull tonight, you gonna let me hit that?
What the fuck?
When you're given sloppy toppy, what do you think about?
I love it.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
I'm very big on like trying to get it all the way to the balls.
Pause it for a minute. Do you have it coming out of your speakers, MSK?
Yeah.
There's like a slight echo.
Oh, sorry. Good lord. Nate, get your girl, man.
No. She looks like she looks like she's got more miles on her than my 2019 Toyota Camry.
That's that's your girl. You guys like black girls, so you guys can have that one. Y'all can have these Shaniquas. I'm good. Gosh.
What's ironic is he's gonna find a black girl one day that's like really into him and like really likes him, and he's gonna fuck it up because he's gonna say some really racist shit.
I'm good.
Or she's gonna go through his YouTube channel history and like,
and then she's gonna find me.
Oh, God.
I'll be waiting on her.
I will literally do this. Hello, ma'am. I would like to introduce you to my white black friend Nate. He loves to tour the chocolate factory every once in a while. Goodbye. You just block her on fucking anywhere.
That is fucked, man. Like
I should invite her to a group chat called No Ins Allowed. That's what we should do.
I'm not gonna be in that group chat.
I'm not gonna be in that either. I'll come on here every Friday and tolerate you for about 2 hours and 30 minutes, but I'm not gonna join a group chat that has that label on it.
Like
Okay,
we're like 20 minutes in and we haven't even barely mentioned the word Halloween. Like we've gone through an entire like eugenics friggin' bullshit like, and we haven't even talked about Halloween yet. Like except for Nate telling us about his trunk or treat, which sounded fun. But aside from that,
it was good.
Oh,
There was a little girl. There was a little girl dressed as Ray. Like she didn't know who I was, obviously. Like because the only people who know who fucking Darth Revan is are guys our age, or fucking middle-aged guys. But nah, she had like a little lightsaber and shit. I mean, I'm not gonna get mad at her. I mean, if that's who her fucking favorite Star Wars character is, cool.
Imagine just
shame her.
More power to her.
Imagine going up to the little girl and being like, "Your fucking Star Wars sucks. It's over for you."
Well,
you know the series, the kicker.
Well, it's funny because I can remember a time where people said that to me about the prequels, and Anakin was like my childhood fucking hero when I was growing up.
Your childhood hero played black kids. What a G.
Yes, he did. No, I'm just kidding. But no,
I'm still waiting for the Anakin and Younglings Lego set, but they won't put it out yet.
Holy shit, dude.
I'm still waiting for the Order 66 level for Star Wars Battlefront 2. But no, it took me back to a conversation like my uncle used to have with me, because he famously did not like the prequels. And kind of like today, there's a lot of people that really don't like the sequels, mainly guys like us. Yeah. He's like, I had my Star Wars. I can appreciate this is your Star Wars. You like this. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong for disliking this. If there's little fucking kids out there that think Rey is like the coolest fucking character of all time, I'm not going to tell them they're wrong. I mean, they're kids. You know, they can think that if they want. I know she's a fucking useless piece of crap, but
Yeah, that seems to be a common theme among most women, not just her, that I've noticed. You know.
Oh Jesus! There we
He
go.
walked into that one.
I'm trying to be lighthearted over here, dude.
We tried our best, Nate, but he just keeps driving it towards the cliff. He's just,
It's fine. The Lakers are going to win tonight against the Grizzlies. I was watching the game on Prime before you guys came into the show. Before we even, launched it.
Fuck the Lakers. We're talking about Halloween, you bitch.
Oh yeah, Halloween. Crazy. We need to do something more for holidays sometimes. I don't know what we can do in a timely fashion that'll bring everyone together. Maybe we just start having orgies. I'm joking. No, all jokes aside. So, maybe next year around this time period, we'll try to maybe do a movie review marathon of a Halloween franchise. Not the Halloween franchise, but a horror movie franchise.
Why not?
I mean, why not now? Because Halloween's over.
No, I mean, why not review the Halloween franchise?
Oh, we can. I have before, on my original channel that I'd never had that got retcon New 52 style, But how many movies is there? It's like fucking 13 of them.
There's a bunch of them.
There's like
you don't
14,
count
I
any
think.
zombies, but just the main canon ones. There's like 14 of them.
Yeah, I remember myself. I reviewed every single one
plus-
of them. Holy mother God!
Well, plus the Halloween universe has like what 4 separate timelines now.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, I should do a video where I get a whiteboard and just start drawing a bunch, and it's like this. No, we're talking about this.
You look like what's his face from The Office trying to connect the dots.
For that video, I need to buy a lab coat and then look like a mad scientist when I do it. I'm gonna dissect the Halloween franchise for everybody.
Well, I mean, your
Let's go
hair is
fucking
already
crazy.
there, so that should have been that should have been your costume this year. Fucking mad scientist, you Black Frankenstein. It's alive. It's alive.
No, I wanted to go with blackface.
How can you
what?
do that if you're already black?
I hate all of you. So it's just I think that's what I kind of want to head towards doing next year for at least Halloween. I don't know about Thanksgiving. Like, are there like Thanksgiving? I know there's Thanksgiving themed movies, right? But I don't think I've really ever followed like a Thanksgiving movie franchise.
Nobody wants to review Thanksgiving with you, buddy.
Okay, I never watched Thanksgiving. It wasn't that directed by Eli Roth, right? He directed.
I don't care who it was directed by. It's a piece of shit.
I need to watch
Fuck
it.
that movie.
What did Thanksgiving do to you, man?
It wasted my time. That's 2 hours off my life I'll never get
We
back.
can review something like Last of the Mohicans or some shit.
Oh, Thanksgiving! I remember this.
You can watch Dances with Wolves.
Yeah.
This is with that
Patriot.
This is with that turkey. Thanksgiving. No, I never seen this. I thought you were talking about a completely different movie. My bad. But yeah, I was always turned off by the way that turkey looked. That just looked bad, even for that kind of time period.
Wait, you're turned on by normal turkeys? What?
Good Lord. I said, what the fuck? I'm lost. I said I was always turned off by the look of that turkey. That looks like shit, even for like 2008 standards. 2008 that came out? Oh, no wonder why it looks bad. Dude, the budget of that movie is $3,500.
There's a lot of shitty horror movies that are related to like major holidays that never really kind of bounced into the mainstream. I think other than Halloween, maybe the only other one was like Leprechaun. And that was about it.
We can watch a bunch of Hallmark Thanksgiving movies.
What are you?
No, we need to watch all the we need to watch all the Leprechaun movies around St. Patrick's Day. There we go. Let's do that.
Those are like discount Chucky movies, essentially.
Don't insult Chucky like that.
And
How dare you?
I'm not watching. I'm good on Child's Play. That shit freaks me out. I'm good. That doll looks too freaky looking.
What?
I
Dude,
can't do
you
it.
get to see the Chucky and that whole franchise becomes a comedy.
Okay, I will say the one I don't like watching Child's Play. But the one scene where he does throw the toaster at her in the bathtub, I will say it's actually fucking hilarious. I literally unequivocally always laugh out loud when it happens because I gotta agree with him too. Fuck them hoes.
No, I always cry. I'm sorry. Like, those movies have never been scary to me. Like, maybe when I was a kid, like maybe I would say those movies are perfect for like kids if you're trying to like get your kids into slasher flicks. You know, like maybe one Halloween they're like, "Hey, Dad, I want to watch something scary," but you don't want to get them like into Halloween or Friday the 13th because you think it might be a little too much for them. So you're like, you know what? Let's watch Child's Play. I'm sorry. Those movies are fucking funny. Like in the first one, like towards the end, where the main chick has finally just had enough of the doll's antics and she's picking up. She's like, say something. And she's just fucking shaking it. And he just starts losing it in his mind. He's like, you stupid bitch, you filthy slut. It just starts going fucking crazy. Dude, I'm sitting there laughing my ass off. I'm like, this isn't scary. Like, this is a fucking comedy to me, dude.
Well, there was a Thanksgiving movie that came out back in 2023. It was directed by, I think, Eli Roth directed it. I know Syfax didn't like it. Syfax said it was better to watch it in a crowd, but when he watched it alone at home, it didn't have that same feeling. Now, to be fair, I think that's a lot of movies.
Anything.
No, I mean, to be fair, that's a lot of movies though. Like some random jank movies like that one, you go watch in front of a crowd, like with a packed crowd. That's a lot more better of an impact on you than watching it by yourself. Like maybe but I would have to dedicate time to really just going back and watching movies like this again. I do miss doing it. I like reviewing movies
on
is
Easter.
so fun.
On Easter, we can make MSK watch Passion of the Christ.
Heck yeah.
I already watched that. I'm not trying to. That's how you cause clinical depression watching that shit.
Oh, dude, that movie is fucked up. I've seen some fucked up movies in my life, but Mel Gibson must have been snorting lines of coke when he made that movie.
Making the sequel right now.
Yeah, they're making. So wait,
It's 2 parts. They said it's going to be 2 parts.
Wouldn't the second part just be he just rises? Because that isn't that the end of?
No, he goes to hell.
Yeah, the rumor is that the reason they're doing 2 parts is because they're gonna do the full resurrection story, which involves him descending into hell. Like Mel Gibson has said, like part of the movie is literally going to be like a horror movie.
So okay, so I haven't read the Bible in a little bit, but from what I remember, didn't he rise from the dead? Like in like a week? A week, right?
No,
Sunday,
it was 3 days. It was 3 days
on a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I had so if I had to predict what's going to happen, like part 1 will probably be about his time in hell, and then like part 2 will be the it'll be the resurrection and the ascension.
How would he convince people that Jesus, who died for the sins of people, went to hell? How would that even work?
Well, it's in the Bible. He went down to hell, like essentially kicked the doors down and did a Rick James on Satan's couch.
Yeah,
like,
he basically went down there and became John Wayne for like 3 days.
He just started like forgiving people and he
just went to hell all John Wick style from the first movie and just started offing demons with tomahawks and shit.
That sounds like the director's cut. I want to see that movie.
he straps like 2 swords onto his back and he just starts slitting fucking demons' heads off. That'd be fucking amazing movie to watch, honestly.
He kicks in the doors to hell.
Where it's like just Satan can't do anything to him, so he just goes around like knocking over water bottles and messing up Satan's desk and just like messing up his shit. Like
he goes down there with the swords, pulls him off his back all slow and dramatic, and just goes before starts killing everything he sees. Nah.
Oh no! But during the action scene, he has to say Martin Scorsese lives on. He has to say that, Allah Akbar style.
What?
No.
No,
that wouldn't work. No, I hate you guys. It's all good.
Just because he came from the part of the world doesn't mean he was a Muslim, dude.
Is he? Yeah. So, like, the thing is, I remember he rose from the dead on Sunday, and so they're gonna make 2 parts out of that. So the part where he does the hell thing and he comes back. Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean that, but it depends. How long is the movie gonna be? Like, you would think would that actually be long enough for a runtime?
I think so. I mean, it depends on how much time you spend down in hell, and also too when he came back. He went around and there was a few sightings before his ascension, and he actually talked with his disciples, and I think it was like up to a crowd of 100 people. He even did a couple sermons after his resurrection. So there is plenty of stuff to do the other films about, especially if you add in the 3 days in hell, where you're talking about him essentially just like making Satan his bitch.
And Mel Gibson is talking about, like, when I say horror movie, I mean literal horror movie. Like he said, no, I want to show people what the horrors of hell are like really like. And he's talking about doing it with like practical effects and all this other shit.
The first
and I'm
movie,
like,
wasn't it all practical?
a lot of it was practical effects. If he's going to do that same kind of thing for these 2 movies,
okay.
It could be one of the most fucked up things ever.
So he's gonna have the entire second movie all just within his own mind of what hell is, essentially.
I think we believe so. We don't know what it's going to look like because hell is different interpretations. It's not always a fiery pit, so it all depends on what interpretation he's drawing from and along those lines too.
Yeah.
Well, the Bible's talked about hell enough to where he's also drawing a lot of biblical reference, from the Bible as well as to what hell could look like. So,
and he's Catholic, so Catholics are pretty specific about stuff. So,
like, and if you guys have ever gone to church, well, I know you have. Hell is always described as somewhere that's pretty hot. I need to see I need to see that place burning. I need to see flames everywhere. That's what I need to see.
I mean, Jim Caviezel got struck by lightning twice hanging on that fucking cross when they shot the first one.
Yeah.
So, good Lord.
No, it's funny because he's like 55 years old now. And at first the rumor was, oh yeah, Jim Caviezel's coming back. And then Jim was like, I'm not doing that shit again, bro. He's like, I love Mel. He's like, I love Mel. I love the fact that I got to be a part of that, but I'm not getting struck by God 2 more times while filming these fucking movies. Sorry. But no, the guy that they recasted him, I think he was in Vikings. He's a very what's the word? I mean, I know who he is. Just he hasn't been in a lot of shit that I recognize, but I do recognize him from like Vikings. He could do it. He could pull it off. He looks the part.
Okay, so the screenplay was by Mel Gibson, obviously, but it was also by this guy named Benedict Fitzgerald. I wonder if he's going to be returning to help him write the screenplay with it.
I believe it's the whole team is back, but I'm not 100%.
Oh, that's cool.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw the first one. I saw it when I went to my second church back in the day. I saw it in 2010, and it was a whole night our youth pastor put on to watch the movie, and I was like, "Woo, that's not a movie you watch if you want to be put into a good mood." Just put it out there. That is a very, very sad movie. But then again, it was done very realistically. Wait, what was that one network that tried making like a Bible anthology series? It is supposed to be, I think it was maybe Animal Planet that was supposed to do that a long time ago. They were trying to do like this Bible anthology series. It was this big thing. They canceled the show a long time ago.
Well, there is an anthology series called The Bible, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, the Bible TV, or maybe it was a documentary. I don't remember honestly. Bible television TV show. Yeah, that was one season. Yeah, it might have come out back in 2013. I don't remember honestly. I know a lot of people have taken their cracks at what they think happened during that time period. In the Bible, it says he descended into a part of hell as it exists at the time and delivered trapped souls in limbo, showing the power of his blood and coming resurrection. I wonder, do you think Mel is going to go into like Jews? The movie?
Well, I mean, he's kind of got to because
Jesus.
They're all Jewish,
Jew.
But
yeah. There's a bunch of Jews in the movie.
Okay, you guys help me out with this because I read that book in a long time.
He said that like it was some kind of gotcha. It's like they're all Jewish, buddy. Like,
Jesus was a Jew. Like,
so you guys have to help me out because I forgot this after many years not reading it. Isn't it the Jews that caused him to get crucified? Like they got him.
Well, the Sanhedrin.
It was the Pharisees that wanted him dead. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good
basically the church at that time, they wanted him gone because he was more or less just kind of a threat to, their authority and, any kind of power that they held in the church. even though the guy literally did nothing but just ride around and preach to people. Never even talked about taking them over or what. They just didn't like him.
It's so crazy that even in that time period, when someone is literally doing not a bad thing at all, isn't he described as like the most purest hearted soul ever? A person like that didn't do anything but just want to help people, and they still wanted to get rid of him. That's insane.
Well, he bucked a lot of their rules and traditions, and they didn't like that at all because he was upsetting their power structure too. And here comes along a guy who's all like, I don't care if they're where they're from, Gentile, Jew, or whatever. They're all here.
Lapsed Comic Fan brought up the Chosen. I mean, I know the Passion of the Christ brings up the Pharisees a little bit, but if you really want to go more in depth about the Pharisees and what kind of like opposition they had with Jesus, like the Chosen is a really great show to get into that.
Because I love the Chosen. It's such a good show.
Dude, when I watch it and when they're goofing off and just having a good time, I'm like, dude, Jesus was such a dude, bro, man. Like this is awesome. Like I want to do this so bad with my friends. Like fuck. No,
So
the Chosen's a really good show.
The prophets, right? Yeah, he had not the prophets. He had his disciples. What was the one where he had his disciples? Didn't he say one of them would betray him?
Yeah, Judas.
Yeah,
I think it was like that. That was in the movie too. It was okay.
Yeah, Judas's betrayal was in the Passion of the Christ. Also, him hanging.
It just happened in the Chosen too.
They had him hang himself in Mel Gibson's movie, but there's different interpretations of what happened to him. So it's kind of like one was he was like on his land and his guts just opened up and spilled onto the ground. Another one was
not
he
lying.
hung himself. No, it was so there was different ideas of what happened to Judas. But yeah, Judas was in Passion and he was just in the Chosen.
I remember
too.
that. I remember that scene. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, what's awesome about a movie like that came out so long ago was that once you watch it, it sticks in your head as how memorable it was, from the acting, the set pieces.
Yeah, it's called
everything.
Trauma.
Maybe
it's called Trauma, really.
Oh, okay.
Nothing good comes from it.
You took a 13-year-old to go see Jesus get bullwhipped for like 45 minutes of the movie.
Like imagine being 5 years old and your mom or your aunt's like, come on, I'm gonna take you to the movies, and that's what she fucking shows you, and she looks at you on the way home and she's like, you remember that's what he did for you.
It's 10:30 in the morning, bring you into the other part of the church for Sunday school, and you watch that.
She takes you to Cracker Barrel afterwards like nothing happened.
So yeah, honey,
you're just sitting there, just like,
you can imagine the church moms. They're just like, yeah, honey. So that's what happens when you misbehave and you don't obey your parents. And the kids just sitting there like this.
Yeah. Lapsed.
God,
Judas betrayed him. Peter
Jesus
denied him 3 times. Yeah.
Jesus was a Jew, and the Pharisees said he wasn't the man spoken in Isaiah prophecy, and Jesus preached in front of them, saying the prophecy was fulfilled, basically saying he was the Christ. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Jews, they don't believe that Jesus was the Messiah in their religion, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, they believe that the Son of God hasn't come down yet.
They basically thought of him as a blasphemer, more or
and
less.
I believe the Muslims see him as a prophet, a powerful prophet, but not as
Is it the Mahdi or some shit like that?
Something like that. Yeah. So different Abrahamic religions view him differently, but yeah, the Jews are just like, no, well, he was just either a prophet or a priest at that time period. He wasn't the Son of God, according. He's like, we didn't kill the Son of God, guys. No, they just don't look over here.
Oh God, man.
And the Romans didn't want to do it. That was the funny thing. Like, it was all the Pharisees. They forced him to. They forced.
Yeah, all the Romans wanted was the Jews to stop getting all feisty. Like they just we'll shut you guys up, and they're like, oh, fine, we'll kill this dude for you. Just shut up.
Just shut the fuck up and leave us alone. Like, damn.
Man, if Warren said what he said to a bunch of Jews, they would call you an anti-Semite. They would literally call you an anti-Semite just for saying that.
Oh, I'm sure I want to get called a lot of stuff once this show gets out. I mean, once I get famous enough for someone to go through my history, or you get famous enough to where it's worth while for someone on Twitter to go through your film history and then to be like, oh,
That would be
Yeah.
crazy that my D&D channel blows up because MSK finally hits like 100,000 subscribers.
well, that's what's going to happen. He's going to hit big one of these days, and then someone's going to start going through his entire past, and we are all going to get crucified in the cancel culture.
We're all going to be hanging next to each other. I'm going to look over at MSK and I'm going to go, first time?
First time.
Damn
God, man.
you.
Damn.
You drug us all down with you, MSK.
So what? Okay, so
I'm just sitting there on the cross. Lord, forgive MSK. He knows not what he does.
what was the okay? So even in the Bible, I know it's talked about a lot that he can use like or God's will. He can use like bad people, quote unquote, for his will. Like Paul wasn't known as Paul was a bad person. I remember the story, right? He was
Well,
not.
it's about redeeming yourself. Like just because you were a tax collector doesn't mean you can't be redeemed, or a prostitute or a gambler along those lines. So it's a lot because there's about the choice of loving and following God, and then there's the ability to be redeemed. So like some of the people back then when they were doing the more of the hardcore, I think what's it called, the Moses laws or whatever.
Mhm.
The hardcore ones was like if you wore different types of material,
Dude.
they would kill you, or you have certain kind of fish on a certain day, or you worked on the Sabbath, and Jesus came in and kind of was like, yeah, this is all kind of dumb, guys.
Dude,
You don't need to be killing people over this shit.
you got me thinking about how badass Jesus is in The Chosen again. Like, I love the one scene where I think one of the Pharisee guys are talking shit to him, and he's like, Jesus, if you do not take back those words, we will have no choice but to enact the law of Moses. And Jesus walks right up to him and gets in his face, and he goes, I am the law of Moses. The look on dude's face. Dude, I'm telling you, if you have not seen The Chosen, like chat, MSK, like what I like about The Chosen is it takes a lot of that biblical stuff that a lot of people have a really hard time getting into, and it just humanizes it on such a human level to where
even if it's not perfectly accurate from what the
Right.
book said, it still has the heart of the message, and it does a really good job of kind of humanizing.
That must have been the show
The
that I
experience.
remember they were advertising. Where was it? Oh, fucking hell! It has that giant ass fucking dude from the Bible. I forget his fucking name. He's depicted as a complete huge person.
What, Goliath?
Isn't it
Is that what you're
Goliath?
talking
I
about?
think it might be him. Yeah. And that might be the show. Maybe I think it was something different. But what was the story? Oh, in the old. this is Old Testament, I think. Where because I
think
know
MSK is getting
because
confused.
people have said that I'm not saying there's two different gods, but God is different between the Old Testament and New Testament. There was a group of people who were so bad.
There's only one God, buddy.
No, but didn't he act differently with people between both of the books?
Well, there's different time periods where he was much more involved. Like if you get into the time period of like Moses, he's like the plagues, the finger of tornado of fire, the separation of the water, the killing of the first
Turning the
born.
Nile to blood. Yeah.
But when Jesus came down, that was his last. This is the last gambit. This is
there you go.
This is us filling out and figuring out everything down. I'm putting everything into your hands now. My son's going to sacrifice his life for you. Now you have a pathway into heaven.
Yeah.
Even though you're all sinners, there is a pathway now. And he kind of, after that, it was like, I'm not going to be doing any more flaming rocks or bushes or no more plagues or along those lines. It's just, you have your pathway to heaven now, figure it out.
Wasn't there the group that he basically just gave up on because they would always commit such bad shit? It might have been in Genesis where he literally just was like, I'm done with you because you are
there's
just
the city
people.
of Gomorrah, which was turned into dust or destroyed.
Yeah.
God basically nuked it from orbit, more or less.
He did the meme. Remember? Flooded again.
God was like, don't turn and look back, and the guy's wife turned around and turned into a pillar of salt.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going to happen with MSK if he doesn't turn away from his transgressions.
hey, God's pretty base. Wasn't it Timothy? He said some shit like women should be in silence as men can teach.
What's
pretty
gonna
big.
be
I'll give you that
crazy
one.
is
I'll give you that one.
seeing. What's gonna be crazy is watching all of these episodes on Jesus's laptop during my judgment, as he's like telling me why I'm not getting into heaven. He's all like, "Here, let's check out episode 348 right here." See the
Yeah, the one that always stuck out to me was the part of the book where he doesn't like you being in between. He'd rather you be extremely cold or extremely
You got
hot.
to be more specific. There's like 50 books in that
No,
Bible, bud.
It's the one where he'd like you to be all for him or not for him. He talks about eating you up and spitting you out if you are neither hot nor cold. It's basically just talking about being a lukewarm Christian. Like you can't be a Christian just on Sunday, but then Monday through Saturday go to strip clubs and put dollar bills down strippers' butts and be a girl that gets ran through by 50
That's
black
funny.
guys a
My
week.
pastor talked about that exact same thing this past Sunday.
That has to be. I will say I don't really believe most of the shit that happens in that book, but I will say that is the most stuck thing that has happened in my brain ever since reading that. Because to be fair, that makes a lot of sense. Like if I was, let's say I was a DD, I wouldn't really want someone that's like, you know what? Fuck. Hey, on Sunday I'm getting on my knees for Jesus, but on Saturday I'm getting on my knees for Tyrone. It's like the fuck, you making me look bad. Like I feel bad if I was God.
I only get on my knees for Jesus, buddy.
Yeah, like imagine. Girls,
I do.
Yeah, no. Girls now are like, yeah, I love Jesus. I'm a Christian. As they have gotten down on their knees and taken cock so far down their esophagus,
as they got more miles on them than a Ford F-150.
I'm not saying God can't redeem them. I'm not a deity. I can't it says Christians aren't supposed to judge, but it's like. You should go through a trial period of trying to prove yourself as a Christian before people go, you're just a Christian because you say you are. No, you should kind of prove Jesus was all about actions, proving he was the Son of God and everything.
Well,
people just can take his word for it.
You shouldn't worry about what anyone else is doing. Like it is going to be hard enough to live a good life and keep yourself in check without worrying about what anyone else is doing. I think one of the big problems now is we are too quick to point a finger when really we should be just policing ourselves. Like I have to work on myself in order to live a good life way before I worry about what anyone else or what you do or what Nate does along those lines. This is about what I do. So I think a lot of it has to be, we got to stop turning it into like a contest. Like, oh yeah, well, I go to every church and every Sunday. I go to Bible study on Wednesday. I watch only PG rated movies and blah blah blah. It's like none of this stuff means you're going to be going to heaven because it's about what's in your heart.
That's
about
very big
accepting God into your life. It doesn't matter. Like there was this one this guy who claimed he went to heaven after he died. It was life after death, and I don't know if that was true or not because I've heard a lot of them that were seem like bullshit. But one thing that was interesting was this guy was like, when God was like, He's like, you're not allowed in here. He's like, well, I did all of this stuff. I was a pastor. I adopted children. And he's like, you did all this stuff for you. You didn't do it for him, for God. Yeah. You did it for yourself to make yourself feel good. Yeah. So then all of those acts, selfish acts, are just doesn't matter. That's why it's like when you have like an atheist who will be like, well, you're really stupid because all I can do whatever the hell I want and then just say I'm sorry and everything's forgotten. Well, no, it doesn't work unless you truly mean it. So you just can't go Monday through Saturday doing whatever the hell you want. Come in on Sunday, throw $10 in the offering plate, say your amens and sing your songs, eat some pie afterwards, and then go home and everything's good.
Eat some pie. I thought they were really fucking hell, you're going to go to that church. No, because that thing that you said right there, just the essence of that is the oldest thing that I remember. Because I remember I heard a story very similar to that. Because there's two meanings to it. Because a lot of people think that if you're just a good person, you're going to go to heaven. That's not how that works, though. Right? Because you'd have to...
Yeah, your deeds don't get you there.
Yeah, because isn't it meant to be a Christian by definition, like being Christ-like, isn't it? Or they made that change.
It also comes down to no one knows who's going to go to heaven except for God himself. Like Jesus
if your name is not
like the guy on the cross next to Jesus, he granted him passage into heaven. The guy had never believed in God. He never knew anything about it. He was a criminal. and he said, you're going in. So
Yeah.
really, we can't say how to get into heaven. Only God knows whether or not what's truly in your heart and
Yeah.
whether or not you're going to go in there. So any other, like, you can't say with a definitive, if you do A, B, C, or D, you're not going to go.
Yeah.
Or if you do A, B, C, or D, you are going to go. You can't say that, you know.
And for whose name was not written in the book of life was thrown into the lake of fire.
Yes. Yeah. It's just like that. It reminds me of this dude who lived here. I forgot his name. It's a long time ago. He would go to church on Sunday and given the what's it called? The fucking offering. He would give him that. And then come to find out he was stealing all that shit from the cash register. And he's like, but I was stealing and giving it to God. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Like, what?
Corinthians 5:56. Give us 10% of whatever you steal, and then it's good.
Oh,
but
God.
no, your actions don't get you in. There's a passage in Revelation where it talks about Judgment Day, and it says, on that day many will say to me, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name? Lord, did we not cast out demons and do great things in your name? And I will look to them and say, depart from me, you doers of iniquity. I never knew you. That is fucking that is fucking terrifying to me. Like, imagine living your whole life thinking that you're in God's good graces, that you're doing right by him, and that you're under this illusion that you think you're saved, and then you get there one day and then Jesus looks at you and goes, depart from me, I never knew you. That is fucking terrifying to me.
The one specific in that book is literally because people keep saying that Jesus. Oh yes, Jesus does love everyone. He hung around with sinners, but the Bible perfectly describes, like, doesn't describe men on men sodomy is a sin. Like, it doesn't like it. Like, I don't that's why it's crazy how you think how there's gay pastors. Like, that's like, it's the whole thing. What's that old saying? A wolf in sheep's clothing. That literally would be a wolf in sheep's clothing. If they tell you that is right in the church, I'm not saying you're not allowed to be gay. Fucking do it if you want to. Scissor a woman. I don't give a fuck, honestly. But
those places are full of harlots.
Yeah,
harlots, I tell you.
There's a gay pastor telling you what you're doing wrong as they're doing that. I don't know if I would call it a pastor. That's like
that's not a church. That's sodomy. Sodomy.
Oh, you like the episode of South Park where Carmen was confessing his sins to the pastor, to the priest, and he was like, "Yeah, but I grabbed the ham and sandwiched it between my butthole, and then I put it back in the bread, and then he ate it, and I thought it was funny." The fucking priest grabs him and tries choking him. Oh, God, man. Oh, goodness gracious. But hey, what's the last horror movie? What's the last horror movie you guys watched? Oh, fucking, it's Halloween. We have about a few hours left before it's over. The last horror movie I watched, I guess you could, I think maybe Trap was the last horror movie I watched, and that's not really horror. That's more like a thriller. It was the M. Night Shyamalan movie, and that was legit garbage, actual trash. Would not recommend, would not rewatch, would rather slit my throat than watch that garbage ever again. Before that was probably Scream 6. And then before that was probably the last Halloween movie. Well, that last Halloween movie was utter just would not recommend at all. So
I'm sorry, I was switching headphones. I came back and I heard MSK just gargling jizz. Like, what was going on there?
It's a pastime of mine as I gargle my wife's vagina juice. Good Lord. So
that's better than gargling jizz.
I'm not Diddy. Only Diddy would know about that, man.
Oh yeah, what are those 5 mysterious bottles in the background? Is that baby oil, my guy? No,
no, this is Sprite.
We almost had him on a Halloween talk date. We almost did, and then you come.
You know what?
I'm actually derailed him again.
No, I'm actually proud. We actually got to have a conversation about faith with MSK. That never happens.
No, I know my way around. It's just I would have to dive back into it. I haven't did it in forever. I know, like, my various stories of the book.
It's very therapeutic.
My favorite story is the Moses one. And the Cain and Abel one is always one of my favorites too. Like, Duality of Man is always a nice little story to have. Those are always fun ones, But it was proven in the first part of that book that, hey, God said, don't eat from that freaking tree, forbidden fruit, and
it
Eve
was the
still
woman.
did it.
It was the woman.
The woman caused the world to fall apart. Adam didn't do it.
No, but
The
he
woman
was
did.
No, but he was dumb enough to go, oh, okay, and fucking just ate from it too.
That's how
Fucking
you know.
simp.
That's how you know. Even from that time period, if you believe what happens in that book, men were simps from the very beginning. He knew it was
No,
wrong
there's-
too, and he did it too. Fucking hell, dude.
That I have a few church friends that we have a we
That's why
have
you always know women are stupid. She just listened to a snake. Hey, go eat from that. I was told not to. She didn't care. Women do not understand boundaries at all. Good Lord.
I have a running joke with a bunch of church friends about Adam and Eve in heaven. It's like, imagine dying and getting to heaven, and the first two people you see at the gates is Adam and Eve, and they're like, welcome to heaven. I'm RKOing the fuck out of both of them, like right then and there.
Do you have the oldest? Do you have the stupidest woman of all time, and you have the most famous simp?
It's like, welcome to heaven. Well, you stupid motherfuckers! You're the ones that started all this bullshit.
Like, and I get the underlying message of the story. It's like, hey, things that are considered forbidden are always going to be more attractive than things that you could just get and have.
Temptation.
I understand it. Yeah, it's temptation, but I still can't believe she did it though. He literally said, "Don't do it." They had everything they could want. They had the whole garden and shit and everything.
How many times as a kid did your dad? Oh wait, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Okay,
No, I'm just pointing out.
No, I'm just saying. How many times?
They're
as
not
a kid,
kids though. They're not kids. These are grown adults.
They're
grown
God's
people.
kids. I'm just saying. How many times as a kid were you? How many times as a kid were you tempted to do something and you went to do it and your parent was like, don't do it. Don't you fucking do it, and you did it anyway. That's literally the Adam and Eve story. Don't eat from that tree. I see you going for it. Son of a bitch, you fucking did it. Damn it.
The fact that a woman ruined everything just only reinforces my hatred of them. Goodness gracious. But
MSK is gonna spear Eve off the fucking clouds when he gets there.
MSK's hatred for women is biblical to the beginning of time itself. In the depths of the Garden of Eden is where MSK's first fire of hate was born.
Oh, God, man. Goodness gracious. But no, we are literally toward the end of the year. We got 2 months left of 2025.
I know.
A lot of ups and downs. And,
we talk about
glad
Halloween.
we got to this point. Oh, Halloween. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Halloween. Yeah.
Scary movies. Yeah.
A leprechaun, yeah.
Yeah.
Leprechaun
Leprechaun's
in the
good.
hood.
It's the first Leprechaun is just 50 minutes of actors beating the shit out of Warwick Davis. They run that man over with their car, hit him with a door a couple times. I'm pretty sure he gets kicked across the lawn a couple times.
Where's me gold?
Although Jennifer Aniston is fucking hot in that movie.
She is very smoking hot.
Yeah, she is. It was like pre-nose job Jennifer Aniston too, I think. Yeah.
Jesus versus Dracula. Yeah, there was a comic book about they found the blood of Jesus from like the Holy Grail. This is like futuristic Catholic Church cyberpunk. And the world's being infested with vampires, and they resurrect or clone Jesus to fight him. So it was just Jesus vampire hunter.
That was the plot of a horror movie that came out like a year ago that had Sydney Sweeney in it. It was called Incarnate or something like that. Like she plays a nun. And I think throughout the whole movie, like you could tell something weird is going on at the compound where she resides and all these other nuns reside. Well, she miraculously gets pregnant. So throughout the whole movie, they're treating it like it's a miracle baby, like, she's the second coming of the Virgin Mary and blah, blah, blah. Well, no, what's actually going on is the higher ups of this cathedral, they've found the DNA of Jesus, like on the spear of Christ. And they're cloning him in the basement and impregnating the nuns with his DNA, trying to bring on the second coming of Christ.
I'm sorry. Sydney Sweeney is not a good enough actress to convince me she's a virgin. So Like, I'll never believe that shit. Like,
Dude, I will say, there comes a point where I'm like, man, this is kind of fucking sacrilegious. And like the last frame of the movie is her giving birth after she's like killed all the fucking nuns, and she like smashes
That's my
the
reaction
babies.
to what you just said.
No, like the last frame of the movie is her like giving birth and like smashing the baby's head in with a rock, and that's how the movie ends.
Jesus.
The movie is
Credits.
fucked up. I remember the first time I saw this, I'm like, I definitely need to go to church after watching this. Like, fucking hell.
This is another one I saw.
You know what? Going back to Halloween for a second, at least I'll give those people this. They know how to do Halloween every day when
They're
wake
living
up.
Halloween every day, right? They got a costume on 24/7, 365 days a year. Amazing.
You see, I don't feel bad for judging those people because it clearly says in the Bible what they're fucking doing is completely wrong.
Oh
I don't
my
think-
god.
I don't think I'm going to get to Judgment Day and God is going to be like, I'm sending you to hell because you said something about that tranny over there.
I think he has a little bit more sense than that. Yeah. There was another one that I saw from this guy who we were supposed to have a show together at some point. He said, so this was called Right Wing Cope, creator at Thorisi. And then, so
Is that,
the right.
is that a new sex position? Thorisi?
So this person, they found the actual account. He said defending normalization of certain word with P's is not the same as being a yetophile. Learn how to fucking read. What?
Wait, we can't say that on YouTube.
Huh?
Was that one of the no words?
Sure, but do we need to make pedophile be synonymous with monster?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because they're monsters.
If this is your Twitter account, I don't know how to pronounce that. Thoughtrissy, whatever the fuck your name is. Delete that shit. You know, like in the first Lion King movie where that monkey should yeet Simba.
That didn't happen. That was an edit on the internet.
That what you should do to that Twitter account. Just yeet that account.
That's what Sydney Sweeney did to her baby in Incarnate, pretty much.
She was
literally
right
like they're taking like scraps of the blood that's like still on the spear of like truth, and they're using it to clone Jesus. It's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, there's no fucking way this got approved.
I can't. Oh my god. Okay, so I have to drop this in the private chat because I bookmarked the Sydney Sweeney see-through dress. Oh my god. Oh, it's too good. You guys have to look at this in private chat. I cannot show this. No way. I'm not getting.
I've already seen it.
Yeah,
everyone's
seen it.
And I can tell you, she definitely has great genes.
She has very good genes. Yeah. She has very good genes. Nice, not just a nice rack, just the back looks good. The frame is all perfectly nice. The thighs are nice. Yeah. I give it a good 9 out of 10. You know?
Well, you know, I give her a lot of credit because well, the thing is because you have a lot of actresses out there that are pretty much in the same vein as her that are not putting themselves out there and just basically embracing who they are. And that's what she's doing. She knows she's hot. She knows she looks fucking good. And she's using that for literally everything. And it just watching all these fucking weirdos melt down over it is some of the most entertaining shit like ever. like I remember I remember when they did the American Eagle like commercials a couple months ago where, you know, of course she was doing the, you know, I've got nice jeans thing, and dude, the fucking meltdowns from all that. Like we are now at a point where these people, they see Sydney Sweeney. She could probably just be taking a shit and reading a newspaper, and they would still find a way to complain about her.
I'm just still in complete shock that the message that they got was that she was talking about having great genes, like GENES, like the genes that we have, right? But this is a clothing commercial. Are you like literally? Public school did a disservice to everyone. You people are fucking illiterate as hell.
All these people saw this gene commercial and these puns and thought racism and Nazis. This is Nazi propaganda. I'm like, what?
That actually sounds like boogeyman syndrome right there. Everything they see, they think it's a Yahtzee. It's the boogeyman. Hitler's back.
Oh no, she's blonde. Oh no, she's blonde and she's hot. Nazis. What do you think about?
Has jeans, clothing, not jeans, people. Stop being retarded. Good Lord. It is a sickness to be retarded these days. Blonde chick, literally Hitler, right? Even that just makes no sense. Hitler very specifically did not like blonde-haired, blue-eyed people. That's a main thing he did not like.
I thought that was the thing.
Or was the other way around? He didn't.
He wanted everyone. He wanted everyone to be blonde.
They pictured the perfect Aryans being blonde-haired and blue-eyed.
I can't imagine MSK being black with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Oh, I would look like Thor.
Wait, like Iron's dog? Is that what you're talking about?
The fuck. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Gray says Immaculate. She only did Madam Web to get Immaculate made. She stayed with the project since she was 16.
Yeah, Immaculate.
It failed to get made, and so she bought the rights to it and got the writer to age up her character. Wasn't she supposed to date like Glenn Powell or some shit? Wasn't there rumors about that? Oh,
no, they did a movie together, but
they were having sex, right?
It was like it was like a romantic comedy, dude. If those two got together and procreated, oh my god, the fucking space-time continuum would like collapse.
It would be like the perfect little human babies. They'd be just perfect.
Oh, so you admit white babies are the perfect babies, not the black ones. Okay.
Well, they're both really attractive, talented people, so they'd make great babies.
Can I just say this about Glenn Powell? That motherfucker was born in the wrong era of cinema. I'm sorry. Like I remember when I saw Twisters when it came out. And when he gets out of the truck and he's wearing the cowboy hat and he's got the shades on, he's got that shit eating grin, and fucking the song by Luke Combs is playing. Like, dude, I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is one of the coolest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. Like, I want to be this guy I'm excited
bad. For Running Man, and I think he's got a DC or Marvel role in his future too.
Oh my god,
the guy's only like just skyrocketing up.
He's like, he was in Top Gun Maverick, and then he was in Twisters, and now he's got a bunch of other roles. He was in that movie with Sydney Sweeney. Like, the guy's got the charisma, and like when I see the guy, he just reminds me of a lot of these stars from like, you know, the 80s, like going in, you know, to the early 90s. Like, if he wasn't like, he would be perfect for that era of filmmaking. And I really hope his career flourishes, because once again, he seems like somebody that could actually like just rejuvenate Hollywood from the mess that it's currently.
So, like, can you imagine them having sex? Like, do you imagine him just backshotting her constantly?
I don't think about them having sex. You're the only one that does that.
MSK.
I'm just pointing out. Would you want to look at her in the face when you're doing missionary?
Every conversation.
No, like when you're looking at her in the face, would you do missionary to Sydney Sweeney? You have to look at her face though, which is still pretty good. But I want to look at the back. I want to look at her back where I can blow my load out too. No,
Warren, we're on a watch list. The more we hang out with this man.
Oh, I know.
Like we went from talking about how attractive Sydney Sweeney is to how cool Glenn Powell is with his shit-eating grin, and MSK was like, "Oh, by the way, Sydney Sweeney back shots."
All of us have fantasized about pounding that up.
I might have thought about it, but I don't sit in my bed yanking it to those thoughts.
I don't either. I have women.
You're a liar. You are the only one here that would fucking do it.
I don't think
you've literally been caught on Pornhub while you're streaming.
Yeah.
No, it was Twitter. What you guys thought it was Pornhub? I don't watch porn on my PC. I'm not trying to give it viruses.
You're a liar, Mister. I'm gonna show vaginas and all this other shit to my viewers.
I never showed a vagina. They were just naked. Come on.
It doesn't matter. It's still pornography. You son of a bitch.
I accidentally showed horse porn. That wasn't my fault. I was told to do it by a source.
What are you watching horse porn for?
Oh my god.
WZ, they're gonna lock me up just for associating with this man.
That was the oh god. See, that was an accident because I was trying to go for the shock. I was trying to go for shock humor.
I was trying to put in horror videos and I got auto corrected to horse.
Horse.
And
He looked like Marlon Wayans in a haunted house when he's accidentally uploading that porno of himself. He's like, no.
Oh God. Oh God.
oh man.
Oh,
So
incredible.
so in the spirit of Halloween,
Oh yeah, that.
just because I have to keep trying to bring it back to Halloween somehow.
Oh,
Have you
God.
guys had like any spooky experiences on Halloween that might seem out of the realm of like normal?
No, I never have. Never happened.
Everybody's
I've
got
had-
one experience.
My
Come on,
only
everybody.
I've
spooky-
had one ghost experience in my life. It was
Okay.
I was at my grandparents' house. This is after I got out of the army. And my grandfather was in the living room. And when you go into their house, there's a staircase that goes upstairs, down a hallway into the kitchen. So then I was upstairs in the bathroom, which is right by the staircase. And my grandfather's in the living room. Now, mind you, the reason why I'm there is because my grandfather is very, very sick. So he doesn't move very fast. He was on, I was staying there just to help keep an eye on him. I hear somebody like they're running down the wooden stairs because it's like the bathroom there, right? So my grandfather can't be doing it because there's that way his health was. So instantly I get up, run out of the bathroom, go over to there. The door is like dead bolted and locked. And there's no, like, he didn't do it. Like I beat him to the staircase. Like he was still coming from the kitchen because he heard it from the living room. And I had to go outside and actually look around the house because to this day, I have no idea what it was, but it was just like hearing these someone running down a staircase. And that was the only time that I've ever had like a ghost experience.
Yeah. I have an aunt who had one a long time ago. I don't remember where this cemetery is, but it's a cemetery. It's called Dartford Cemetery, and it was famously shown on a bunch of like ghost documentaries and you know bunch of stuff on the Travel Channel. Well, there's been a lot of like ghost sightings in and around the cemetery, and there's a bunch of like urban legends about the cemetery, but the most famous one is that in the middle of this cemetery there's like a mausoleum, and if you go there like at night, like around midnight or something like that, and you sit on the mausoleum, like you'll get pushed off of it.
Oh, cool.
So I guess her and like some friends like went there one summer and just on a dare, they were like, you know what, let's go to Dartford Cemetery. Let's see if this actually, happens. And I guess they went and they sat on the mausoleum, like in the middle of the night. I'm like, you would think that there's like a guard out there or something like that, just patrolling the grounds. Nobody. So I don't know how the fuck they even got in. But they said they sat on the mausoleum for what felt like maybe 30, 45 minutes. And they said like nothing happened. But as they're sitting there just waiting for shit to happen, like they swore up and down that as they're looking at the gravestones in and around the cemetery, they started to see figures like just walking in and out like behind the fucking gravestones and shit. She said it really freaked her out because you can't really see too far out in the dark. So my aunt was like, I didn't know if my eyes were like playing tricks on me or some shit like that. But one of the other more famous ghost sightings in the cemetery is of like an old Native American like chief that I guess like died like, during the 1800s or something like that. But when people have seen him, they've said that he's often seen with like a headdress and shit. Well, she said at one point while they were talking, her friend who was sitting to the right of her just fell off the fucking mausoleum, like out of nowhere. And of course, she said that they were laughing at her because, they thought, oh, haha, he, just playing a fucking joke, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, no, something fucking pushed me, dude. Like she said she was freaked the fuck out. But right after she got done saying that, boop, my aunt and her other friend literally got shoved off the fucking mausoleum by something that they couldn't see. And when they stood up, she says that she swears to God to this day, on the other side of the mausoleum, looking right at them, was a man in a fucking like Native American headdress.
Going like this, like, get out of here, white bitches.
Well, she said the fucked up thing is you couldn't see his face.
Oh, that's fucking creepy.
Yeah, like she said, you could see the headdress and like the outline of the body, but like you couldn't see facial features or anything like that. And she said, look, Nathan, I'm like in my 40s. I don't think I've ever ran so fast in my life. She said after that, they booked it the fuck out of there. Now, I don't know how true this story is. She swears all of this happened. But no, like I've done a lot of research. There's a lot of reports about Dartford Cemetery to where people have reported like seeing ghosts and apparitions like in the cemetery at like certain times of night. There's a lot of people who claim that they've been pushed off the mausoleum, and apparently the mausoleum is filled with the bodies of like a bunch of children that like died during the Civil War.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So I guess if you're ever looking for a spooky experience, just go to Dartford Cemetery. I need to, you know what? I will even look up where it is.
Yeah, for me, the only horror experience I generally go through once a year is going through the neighborhood that's Section 8 housing in my city. You know, being in a neighborhood by myself as a white black man full of black people, it's usually a pretty horrifying experience, generally speaking, you know?
Hey, there's that white black guy.
Okay. So for anyone watching, if you live in the area, if you live in the Green Lake County area in Wisconsin, that is where you can find Dartford Cemetery.
I do like watching those ghost shows where it's essentially just dudes in a building with no power saying, "Did you hear that?"
I used to love watching shows like Ghost Adventures, but the thing is, it's like in the beginning, like shows like Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters had like a certain charm to it to where you could kind of buy into it a little bit. But it's like the longer it went on and it started to get into like season 15 or 16, the more I'm just kind of like, okay, you guys are full of shit. Like you guys are just some of the biggest jackasses I think I've ever fucking seen in my life. Like
all those shows, like the Bigfoot shows, those shows are fucking hilarious.
Like when I'm watching Ghost Adventures and Zach Bagans is talking about his friend Aaron to a ghost, and he's like, "So I heard you like to come and rape people. Why don't you come rape Aaron?" And he's like, "Why me?" Like I'm just like, this is so fucking dumb. Like, nah, like I don't know. If I think anyone who's fallen out of the good graces of like ghost hunting is definitely Zach Bagans. That guy is just a cock-sucking, like just jack off, dude. I can't stand that motherfucker. Like he look like, I don't normally say this about a lot of people, but he looks like a guy that if I saw him just randomly walking by me, like on the street, maybe going to a Burger King or something like that, I would just have the overwhelming urge to whoop his ass. Like he just looks like one of those fucking guys that just need their ass whooped. But no, my favorite ghost shows are it's all the like reenacted stuff where people are sitting down telling their stories, and you know, their stories like being reenacted by like other actors and stuff. It's kind of like watching mini horror movies like The Conjuring or something like that. I used to watch a lot of it. I don't watch a lot of it anymore. I don't know if it has something to do with me going back to church or what. I have a very different feeling about stuff like that now. Even with like certain horror movies, like I mentioned Immaculate earlier, and I got out of that and I was like, yeah, I probably need to go to church after watching that. Sydney Sweeney giving birth to a clone of Jesus and then caving its fucking skull in is probably not something I need to be thinking about all week.
They should have had her like spinning it around by the umbilical cord.
It's like that.
Not today, Satan.
It's like sounds like some shit I'd see in Family Guy. Like she just drops the baby, spins its shit in the air.
Oh, gosh.
You
man.
sure you haven't had any crazy experiences, MSK? Come on,
Nope.
bud.
Going into bad neighborhoods with black people, the most horrifying thing anyone can actually go through as a white man.
So you're terrifying like ghostly experiences with Blackula. Is that what you're saying?
Good Lord,
He
man.
deals with fentanyl zombies.
No, I don't think I've interacted with any of that stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't even believe in ghosts really all that much, but I don't think I've had a life experience where I've felt a presence of another thing. Unless, I mean, because would you count your dreams if you feel like they're real? Would you count that as a otherworldly experience?
Are you talking about like sleep paralysis phenomenon? Because there's a lot of people who have had like sleep paralysis and swear that they like see shit in their rooms like staring at them.
Okay, I haven't had that because I'm not insane, but you know,
it's a very real phenomenon, dude, and it is something I hope to God I never experience.
Yeah, you know, I think at this point, if I'm ever dealing with sleep paralysis, I think I might just turn into a Mexican or a vegetable.
MSK gets sleep paralysis and he just sees a bunch of hood rats in his room staring at him.
God, just flood it again. I mean, if Jesus said he does this, flood it again, just flood everything.
They're complaining to him about their child support and their fucking food stamps and.
All right, so we're gonna head out of here in just a little bit. But did you guys see the drama that was around Charlie Kirk's widowed wife and JD Vance? So,
yeah.
Okay, so I'm not laughing at this when I show this. Okay,
apparently she got Charlie a little too feely or something.
Okay, Charlie, I like you, man. It's sad you're gone. I wish you would still be here, but I'm not saying she did anything wrong. I'm just saying that. But and the video was really harmless. And this is a problem with the internet. Like, people literally don't interact with people enough to understand how interaction goes, because this is what no pussy or not going outside does to a motherfucker. This is what it happens, you know? Like, not all men can be like top G's like me, obviously. But, you know, so this guy had perfectly captured it, where the amount of people upset over a hug is obscene. If you're sexualizing this, it says a lot about the state of your head. Get a grip and go touch grass, please. So this is all that happened. Now, is this a little too touchy-feely? I don't know.
Maybe.
Kinda. Like, there's edits of him grabbing her ass. He didn't do that.
Oh, people are already doing the AI treatment.
Yeah. So he didn't grab her butt. Obvious. I mean, Charlie picked a very attractive lady. She's very attractive. But
Grace says, MSK, we are not hugging you.
That's what happened. Like, hey, you know, I'm not saying
if I hug him, I'm not hugging him like that.
Yeah. You know, this literally isn't that bad. Like, I don't know why people are freaking out, but this is fine. Now, if he
fucking Puritans is what you are,
like if he walked up to her and was like, "Hey, yo, what's up, bitch? I'm trying to grab that ass now. You single now?" Okay.
So someone needs to Photoshop MSK's face over JD Vance's, and
don't do that.
Just have the speech bubble of him going, "Hey, baby, what it tastes like."
If anyone does that, my DMs will be flooded.
Someone do it, please. I'm begging
you. Because if that happens, I will have a bunch of weird people being like, "You hate widows?"
Better.
No.
Have it be the one on the left, so it looks like he's whispering it into her ear.
I'm not laughing. This is Nate. I don't condone what he says, but this is there's nothing bad.
Why is that guy's name Hustle Bitch? Go back up to that. What?
People have the weirdest name on Twitter. So this was the AI image going around. That's it. This right here.
Why is she standing on the casket?
She's standing on Charlie Kirk's grave. It's AI image. Holy crap.
Is he sniffing her tits?
I don't know.
What is going on here?
Bro, this is do not fall for this. This didn't happen.
This has to be a joke.
This is how you know AI is going to ruin people, because someone is going to see something AI and actually think it's real on a much more larger scale and think it's actually real when it didn't happen. And then this literally didn't happen. And then people actually believe this happened. Yeah, JD Vance would just go on stage to a grieving widow who just lost her husband, basically put his face between her tits and grab her ass.
JD
Right?
Vance and JD Vance is married with like 2 kids, by the way.
He's married to a dirty stinking Indian, right? It's fine.
Oh my god.
Oh, good lord.
We almost got through a topic without you
This-
mentioning race.
This show's gonna end up giving me a fucking tumor. I already feel it
And then
growing
someone posted an AI
right
video of
fucking
this.
here. Oh my god.
Okay.
That's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Good lord. Damn, that almost looks like big what in the world? Oh my god, dude. I wish Charlie Kirk.
I love the replies.
This never happened.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay. Who made that? Who made that? This didn't happen. Why is she just standing on the ground?
Why are people like this?
What? The internet is horrible. Oh god. Good lord. This feels so wrong.
That this didn't happen. I wonder.
This never happened.
Oh! Oh!
Oh shit. Oh shit. The internet is the worst place.
Where did the gun even come from? It just like appeared out of midair.
Oh. Oh shit. Yep, JD Vance not fucking around with that Charlie Kirk investigation.
I wonder what I need to see what JD Vance thinks of these. You have to be sure it's the only one.
Oh. Woo!
He double tapped him.
Oh, and that wasn't even Charlie Kirk. That was an Indian.
It looked like the new mayor of New York.
Why did he two-piece an Indian?
Just this. No, wait. Was it?
Bruh.
Was it like his wife's brother or something? Like what the fuck?
Oh god, bro, just out here two-piecing the Indian Charlie Kirk.
Oh
Damn.
god. All right. In all seriousness, I know we've laughed about it. I don't think people need to put too much stock in it.
It's they literally just hugged.
They literally just hugged, and it's like, look, I've done that thing where I've put my hand on the back of like my aunt's head or my mom's head when hugging. Sometimes it happens. Dude.
Okay, this doesn't even look like him. Look at this. This doesn't look like him. Why? Who would fall for this?
That's not his wife, right?
No,
is that what you're saying?
She's way darker.
Okay.
Holy crap, man.
Is that Shane from The Walking Dead? Charlie in heaven.
I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Charlie. I have sinned.
Out of all the shit you've done, this will be the one thing that gets you canceled. This will be the one thing that Twitter blows up on. Is this one part of the show?
My God. That was
I'm still laughing at the one where he two-pieced that Indian guy that just came out of the car.
He sat up like the Undertaker and he just immediately shot him.
Oh no, I'm not doing okay. This one is literally cancelable.
What?
Holy crap.
But you're gonna show it anyway. So
oh, she's with the black guy.
What the fuck? Who the fuck is that even supposed to be?
Why is she with the black guy? That's Jim. No, Erica, no black men. No.
Stop, MSK. Just stop. No, I think anybody who thinks there's anything going on with JD Vance and Charlie Kirk's unfortunately widowed wife they're idiots.
Yeah.
It's like, look, JD Vance has a wife. He's got 2 beautiful fucking kids. There's literally no reason why he would be trying to get with Charlie Kirk's wife. And the thing is, even if they were doing something behind the scenes, I don't think they would be, putting it out for the whole fucking world to see. You know what I mean? Especially when all eyes are on them. Obviously, people keep talking about JD Vance's wife. Like, of course, she would get involved. It's like people are just buying into something that's just not.
Now,
there.
I'm not trying to say you should do that, but like if he did allegedly have an affair with Charlie Kirk's widow, wouldn't that be an upgrade?
You're the
That's too dark.
Dude, just stop. Pretty soon, Fridays are just going to be me and you because I think Warren's just going to get. Warren's just going to have enough of your shit.
Did you, if people didn't see Erica's pictures when she was in beauty pageants or whatever back, like when she was older or whatever, and like Charlie Kirk definitely chose a pretty good looking lady. So, but no, I don't think anything's happening. Was she involved with having him assassinated? That's a conspiracy theory out there. I don't know.
Yeah,
women are insane. I mean, we've seen a lot of crazy women stories throughout the years. I'm not saying she did anything. I'm not saying that. But if it ever came out that she did do something, I wouldn't be surprised because women are absolutely insane.
I would believe that Ben Shapiro had something to do with it before I ever believed that his wife had something to do with it.
Are you saying that the Jews wiped out Charlie, a Christian?
I didn't say the Jews. I said Ben Shapiro.
Who was a Jew?
It
doesn't matter.
These are starting to sound like Candace Owens in here.
I'm sorry. Like, look, I mean, I agree with a couple of things that he has said. Like, I mean, I can back him on a lot of the things he says, but there are times where he has sounded like an ignorant fucking mark, and I'm just like, dude, like, you obviously don't know what you're talking about. Like, just shut the fuck up. and unfortunately, because he is a little weaselly little fucking intellectual and he talks really fast, that just makes him sound even worse. I'm just like, dude, you just a mark. Like, shut the fuck up, man.
After this whole show has been a weird time, so you didn't join any kind of weirder point.
It was supposed to be about Halloween. We went from talking
this is
about
pretty scary. Watch conspiracy theories against JD Vance and Erica Kirk.
We went from talking about faith, which was a first on this channel, to talking about horror movies a little bit. Then we started talking about JD Vance and Erica Kirk's romance that did not happen.
Yeah,
and now we're talking about the many conspiracies that probably killed Charlie Kirk.
So she was talking to Jesse Waiters. He's on Fox backstage.
Waters.
Is it Waiters or Waters? Oh,
Waters.
So she was talking to him, and nothing happened, and people were freaking out because she grabbed his arm or whatever. Like, bro, this is just two people having a conversation.
So if I pat Warren on the back, like, hey, good job, buddy, someone's gonna call me gay.
Gay.
Bro, like, people just don't go outside enough. Like, this happens all the time. For these literal losers, have you just never interacted with women? Sometimes they just touch you like that.
If I hog tie MSK and then drag his ass out to the fucking swamp and feed him to alligators, someone's gonna call me a racist.
No, that's just a hate crime. That's just straight up hate crime and murder.
No, I call it purging. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God. See,
purging the world of idiots.
Are you ethnically cleansing the blacks out, Nate?
No,
that sounds like a final solution.
I'm MSK cleansing. There's a difference.
I
I need to stop you before you breed.
God.
I don't think we have to worry about that too.
Are you kidding me? This man probably has like 15 kids out there that he doesn't know about.
You think I had sex? You give me more credit than anybody else.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
This girl out here getting raw dogged and shit. Fuck her.
That right there is why he has not had sex.
All right. We're going to wrap it up here in a little bit. I got to get some stuff done, but no, we had a great show.
Didn't you say that like 15 minutes ago?
Black people are kind of like to be known liars. They also said they were gonna, not be on EBT, and it was just gonna be temporary.
Dude, show some of the EBT videos that me and you were sharing.
We got it. You can't. It's too late now. But I remember
What do
Dude,
you
I
mean?
remember some of them were like, I'm gonna go eat people in the store if I don't get my SNAP benefits. Okay, that's not gonna happen.
Did you see the one where it was like a bunch of black women, like a bunch of fat, overweight black women, like doing a Ocean's 11 like heist prep for the local Walmart
Utterly insane.
because they were getting their cards.
I did see a video today of this family, Target. The lady filmed her family stealing from Target and walking, and they all just got to the car. It's like, good Lord, dude. I don't want to. I'm not shitting on people for needing help, but you should get your life into a position where you don't need that. Now, I get it. Some people need it for different reasons, but if you should get your life into a position where you don't need that, so if this does happen, this won't affect you, right? And I get it. I'm not saying everyone doesn't need help or people aren't down on their luck, but we had that happen to us when we were younger.
but-
Like, we had help, but I made my life to a point where I don't have to have that. That's what should be, like, God damn.
But when you're bitching about this kind of thing, and then I immediately see videos of you breaking into Target and walking out with cases of beer, I'm just like,
Yeah,
I
these
thought-
people would steal anyway. Regardless if EBT wasn't a thing or is going to shut down, these people were going to steal anyway. Like, low-income neighborhoods
you
have a
don't
bunch
need
of
to group
crime.
them all together, buddy. It's not.
Oh,
all
it's
of them.
statistically proven these people do crime, so I'm good. I'll show them the stats in front of their face. Like, stop doing crime, bitch. So, hey, they're
Lauren,
like,
you're not gonna have a channel much longer if you keep hanging out with this guy.
good Lord.
The feds
Oh,
are gonna
fuck.
break into your house one day and confiscate your computer,
I know. I'm just waiting for it.
and you won't even blame them at that point. You'll be like, "Yep,
What'll
you go
happen
ahead."
is if I ever get to go to Japan, they're gonna stop me at the airport because I'm gonna have some kind of tag on me or some shit. Like, no, sir, you can't leave the country right now.
You just have Japanese snipers lining up on you.
The Japanese government does not want you in their country. And the terrible things that were said
Oh my God.
on MSK Show episode 246, 298.
And then there was the infamous episode 240 where it was Halloween night, but they didn't talk about anything Halloween related. No,
Man, it was
we talked a little bit about Halloween tonight.
No, it was
little bit.
I wanted to take the more funny Halloween approach, like having like a scary show. I want to spook people out. I get my presence scares people in general. but
That's
no.
every episode of this show. You're great in that department, buddy.
Good Lord. Hey, women, I'm the best ghost in my life. Women always run for me. So, that's how it works. No, women just unapologetically just love me. It's just what it is.
You can't make up your mind. First you hate women, and now you're saying that they love you.
That's a one-sided thing. Like, my hatred for them extends beyond like the galaxies, but they like me for whatever reason. And I just like, all right, cool. Peace, bitch. Like, no.
No.
All right. So we're going to wrap it up here, which is what I should have said to my wife last night after I went and raw dogged her for like 10 minutes. So, full metal. Announcement before you go. Announcement.
I feel bad for your pillow, bud. I feel really bad. Someone needs to come to your house and just put that thing out of its fucking misery. Old Yeller it, like, Jesus Christ.
God, man. So Nate will be coming on Fridays. He's returning. He's going to have his contract extended for 2 years, $20 million a year. Got like 100 episodes he has to appear on. He has got to make a commitment. No, all jokes aside, Nate's going to start coming back on the shows only on Friday. That's the only time he can come on. So we're going to be a trio. It's going to be chocolate, white chocolate, and
Just thank God, because I couldn't keep doing this by myself for much longer, Nate.
So I'm unironically saving you right now.
You're saving me on this.
yeah. I because before I announce something that I'm going to announce coming up in a few days, not on the show, it would have to be through a different means. Gonna have to change up the dynamic at this point, because I think we need a bit of a dynamic change. I've been working kind of behind the scenes on doing some things to change some of the dynamic up, and I feel like it's going to be needed. Having just a new, fresh perspective, or just another outlet. is cool as long as they get the vibe of the show. You know?
Are
Let-
you firing me? Is that what it is? You're bringing Nate in?
No.
And I'm just
Oh
gonna
my
stop-
god.
You're just gonna stop sending me links and
And since this is a Halloween stream, technically, MSK, I'm sharing a picture of my costume from earlier.
oh, nice.
Oh, that was awesome. Hell yeah.
I wasn't kidding when I said I would have been melting in that fucking costume if I had worn the whole thing through this whole stream. It was hot wearing that fucking thing.
Okay, we're not Hassan.
Are we? Could have fooled me, buddy.
Good lord, yeah, we're not Hassan. We don't abuse animals. I'm good. But then again, I think cats are better than dogs anyway, so that's just my opinion. But yeah, it's nothing's gonna change. I'm just gonna do some rearranging on the show because I feel like dynamic needs to change a little bit, you know. But I feel like this is the best way moving forward. So don't worry, everything's gonna stay the same. It's gonna be a little bit of rearranging, just like when you rearrange some of the furniture in your house. You know, it makes it makes it look different.
I don't want you anywhere near my furniture. I'm going to consider that a war crime or a hate crime.
I know I'm late, but I'm enjoying Fullmetal Lunchbox with Warren and Nate Halloween Spooktacular. Oh my god!
Oh fuck!
Hey, you look at me. I am MSK now.
Oh god! Holy
This
shit!
is my show now.
This is my show now. Hey, you
worry.
look at me. This is my channel now.
Because right now, like I said before, I don't really check that IMDb page a lot. But Nate has fucking hell 14 episode appearances. Good
The
lord!
fact that we're all on IMDb is just fucking crazy to me.
But yeah, now I'm forever linked to this show. And
Wait, they're going to be talking about this show in like 50 years, and they're like, "Oh, let's go look at all the people that were on it."
They're like, good lord! But no, it's good to have, you know, adding in some people every once in a while. But don't worry, guys, all will be revealed soon in due time. Actually, the fruit is never forbidden in the garden of MSK.
Actually, it was forbidden, and remember, women ruined humanity.
Women
forever.
quite literally ruined everything.
I'm telling you, when I get to heaven, the first thing I'm doing is falling from heaven because I'm gonna RKO Eve off of that fucking thing.
You were gonna rock bottom her, and I was like, "All right, sounds good, sounds
Dude,
good."
as we're falling in the sky, heading back towards Earth, I'm just gonna be pummeling her in the fucking face, like, "You fucking did this to us, you fucking bitch!"
Oh my god, dude, kill me!
It's gonna look like a scene out of God of War. Like, press X to just keep beating the shit out of her.
Oh god, good lord! I need to get that clip from the movie with The Rock and Samuel Jackson where they do the fucking aim for the bushes. I need that. I need
The
that.
other guys.
Oh my god, dude, bruh! One of the most unintentional, one of the most random scenes ever. Just. Because people think in movies they would just like get saved by someone or like some dragon would catch them. No. This is real life. You die if you do that. You're dead.
It is one of the scenes of all time, for sure.
All right, so we'll do outros. We'll start with Fullmetal Nate. What do you have planned coming up that you would like to let the audience know about? I know you're still playing that nerd game D&D.
Yeah, and it's gonna go on until I feel like it's done. And then 2 months after that, I'm probably gonna start another one with a whole nother crew.
Hell
Don't,
yeah!
Don't be shocked if I steal Warren from you so he can come play.
These contracts that I write up are so ironclad tight that you would never get a chance to get him.
I'm purposely gonna take his
I'm
guests.
there. I'm
gonna take MSK's guests. I'm gonna take his chat, and we're all gonna go play D&D.
I'm down.
Don't worry.
But no. Curse of Strahd every other Saturday at 5:30 p.m. EST. We were gonna play this weekend, but a lot of my panelists and players just have a lot of stuff going on. Plus, it's Halloween weekend, so everybody's just kind of doing their own thing. So we will be live next weekend with episode 23, and there's a lot of crazy shit getting ready to take place. So if you want to see some cool drama and some cool action, come check us out. I'm still working on my secondary D&D show that I've been working on, where I take people who have never played the game before and I just kind of introduce them to it. And then, of course, I just wrapped production on World Building for Campaign 2. That will be ready to launch after Curse of Strahd is over. And when I'm not doing any of that, you can now find me here on the MSK Show at, 8:30 p.m. EST, my time. But I think that's like 11. No, wait a minute. That's 11 p.m. That's 11:30 p.m. EST, my time. That's 8 o'clock for you. Yeah.
And the reason why we were late tonight is because Nate's butthole was exploding.
Halloween candy and pizza. I don't recommend it. Okay, and then of course I will be on the weekly Rogues Gallery with Iron Oxide when that returns.
What's happened with that? He was supposed to start on. He was supposed to have laps, but he was busy that week, and then I think Selena's uncle came into town or whatever, so it delayed it another week, and I thought it was going to happen the third week.
He and Selena have just been having a rough couple weeks, so they've been taking a break.
It's also anniversary for them. They got married on Halloween, so
they
hopefully
did.
they had a great day. Hopefully everything's going good, but
And then you can find me on Touchgrass with Theo Snodgrass, and then you can find me on the Insert Title Here podcast with Drunken Emerald Arrow, and that is it for me.
Are you going to a bunch of Clout Chaser shows?
I have a lot of friends that really enjoy my company, bud.
I know the feeling. People just love me. I'm a legend in these parts, actually.
Let me see. Press X to doubt on that one.
This is the real X to doubt. Good Lord.
Hey. I know that, buddy.
Damn it. He had the Uno card. He had the reverse one.
I have this for my PlayStation. I have this for my PC.
Do you like the?
Yeah.
I've always liked the Xbox controllers more. The PlayStation ones, like that one, I have one. Would it be better to connect that? Do you like which one do you like better? I think the Xbox one is better to you. I think, right?
I mean, controller's a controller to me. I really don't care.
You don't like the feel. I mean, what does one feel better?
I mean, I haven't been using the Xbox controller nearly as long as I've been using this. I'm more accustomed to this, but I've
you
grown
like shapes more than letters. No.
I've grown to like the Xbox controller, but I'm not into that console war bullshit. I just like playing my games. Leave me alone.
The chow mein makers and eaters convince you. Oh, good Lord. We'll bring you back to the dock side. No, just joking. It's fine, MSK. I'm your friend. There's no. God Lord. Yes. Good night, Michael. Good night, Emily. Good night, everyone who went to sleep. We're wrapping up right now. Lunchbox, Warren, what do you have planned coming up that you would like to let the audience know about?
I'm sorry, Walter.
Catch me on here tomorrow on my YouTube page. Walter was so nice to put the link in the comments for. Tomorrow I'll be doing my draw stream. Sunday I'll be taking the night off, and then Monday I will be back with a game stream of Arkham Origins, and then Tuesday another draw stream. Wednesday I will be on the MSK Show. Thursday, I'll be doing a game stream, and Friday, I'll be on the last panel with Laps Comic, and then here with MSK and Nate. So catch me all week. I'll be doing stuff.
Oh, God. Wait.
Until MSK kicks me off the show. Then I'll just go on Laps' show and Nate's show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. He did the same thing that we criticize modern women for doing. They have backup plans. Oh, okay. So
yeah, I got my backups.
No, okay. So for Arkham Origins, when you finish the main campaign, are you gonna beat it all the way through? Does that include like the Riddler packs in the game or whatever?
Well, no, I'm not gonna go. Like if there's, I don't think there's DLC for that one.
Yeah, there is. You have the Mr. Freeze one.
Oh well, I'll do that.
The Cold Heart, and you have all the side missions. So you have
I'll do some of the side stuff, but I'm not 100% in it. I'm just going to do mostly the campaign. I'll do the DLC, and then a couple of the side stuff, and then I'll jump over and do Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, so you have the side mission with Bane's Lieutenant Bird, and you have the Mad Hatter one, and you have Deadshot, Lady Shiva. So that's 4 right there.
Yeah, I'll do those ones. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to be like trying to 100% Riddler trophies or
that's not even worth it, dude. Even when I originally played the game, because I looked into the reward that you get for doing it, it's worthless. All you get is like some layer and like some dialogue. Like what the fuck?
Are you gonna eventually play the greatest game of all time, Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League?
I am ending it at Arkham Knight.
Good.
I'm gonna move
Smart.
on to I'm gonna move on to Darksiders probably, or Elden Ring, one of those two.
Oh, I forgot one thing too. I'm also doing Full Metal Game Night as well. I still haven't figured out like a specific day on when I'm doing that. It's just kind of whenever I feel like doing it. But currently making my way through Resident Evil 7 Biohazard right now. So if you want to come see me get scared and lose my fucking mind, you can come check me out when I'm live there too.
Yes. So for anyone who doesn't know what I'm gonna do, my friend
Nothing.
James, so James ended up gifting me the first Hollow Knight game because I thought the one that just came out was the first one, but no, he gifted me the first Hollow Knight game, and then he gifted me Street Fighter 6. So if you see me playing a lot of Street Fighter 6, because I grew up playing Street Fighter, I had the games on like the Game Boys and stuff like that, GameCube and all that shit. Love Street Fighter, one of my favorite fighting games of all time. I will be playing that. I'll be doing streams of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, League, and all that stuff. That's just in general for gaming, right? So the schedule coming up. So tomorrow we will have the MSK show with Last Comic Fan around, good Lord, 7 p.m. PST. Yes, 7 p.m. PST. We'll be doing a comic book review on Absolute Batman issue 10. Then Sunday, me and Chaz will have the Cloud9 podcast where we're going to be covering quarterfinals and semifinals for the 2025 League of Legends World Championship. And Monday, I'm going to be bringing back the Spectacular MSK, and that's going to be on my comic book channel. And we'll have a one-on-one with a woman called Tiny Panda Face. It's going to be her first appearance on the show. And then I have to fill out.
You replace Tiny with another Tiny? The fuck is wrong with you?
She's not tiny. She's actually kind of thick, but and unironically looks better. I think got bigger tits, so
Dude,
stop. Does she have any idea what she's in for?
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't think she does. She's probably going to be here for a total of maybe 20 minutes. That's being nice.
Yeah.
And then she'll probably decide that this was the biggest mistake of her life and she's going to leave.
And
yeah, after you get like 5 restraining orders, you have a problem, MSK.
Yeah, so that's what's coming up for me. And then you guys will see the stream schedule fill out because tonight, after I get some of the stuff done, I'm going to fill out the rest of my schedule. So, yep, should have a great week of stuff happening. I can't wait to dive back into, my comic book show solicitation thing that I do on my comic book channel. I know I haven't uploaded videos there in a bit, even on this channel. I know I'm behind. Don't worry. Your boy is going to go so hard in the paint inside of his wife's ass that you wouldn't even be able to see straight.
That's disgusting.
I'm going to become so powerful, so knowledgeable, your pathetic, feeble, worthless human brains can't even possibly comprehend what I'm doing. No? No?
Sorry, I'm too busy looking at my sub count.
Oh, okay.
I'm too busy trying to figure out the mistakes I made that got me here.
That actually does sound like my wife. Holy shit. I wonder what other game I'll just have James gift me. I have no clue, honestly.
You know what's funny? I'm gonna share my screen real quick. This is the thumbnail for the next episode of Curse of Strahd. That's how I feel after every episode of the MSK Show.
It just wears on your soul.
Yes,
just like, oh.
Dude, that's like that freaking it's like that comment we saw of Frank, oh my god, of Shane from The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Throwing it back.
It said Charlie in heaven.
Just in the hot water of the shower, staring at the wall, just trying to figure out.
He has
why.
Jesus off to the side, continuously making wine for him, and he keeps drinking it.
Dude, that John Bernthal fucking clip was just oh god, that is gonna live. I forgot that episode of The Walking Dead. That's gonna live rent free in my head. Holy freaking gosh. That's just Curse of Strahd. It's designed so you hate it. Yeah, I always said it's called the Curse of the Long Black Rod. That's what I always called it.
You see, MSK says things like that because in reality, he just wouldn't know fun if it sat on his face.
Or he likes big black long rod.
Yeah, that
No.
too.
No.
I'm
Probably
telling you, man.
Jim.
As nerdy as you are, there is no fucking way that Dungeons and Dragons is where you draw the line.
I am criminally heterosexual. That's how much I love women, actually.
This is coming from a guy that sits there and will stream like 3.5 hours of like League of Legends.
Yes, that's what Chads do.
And
Is that
and-
what Chads do?
and play
Chads do.
and play with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but somehow
Also what Chads do.
I'm less of a man because I roll dice.
Oh, he'll come
And-
into my game chat talking so much shit about Batman and video games, and it's just like I'm trying to have a good time.
See, I got you
talk with
guys
people,
to do it. Yes,
and
this
he
stuff we do
just
is for
comes
nerds.
barreling in like a drunk uncle talking about family secrets, just screaming them out like, oh, it's MSK. How's it going?
That image Nate showed looks like me before I hit play on a MSK live stream. Oh God, no, but we got a lot of stuff coming out for you guys, and we are near the end of the year. So glad we could all have this journey together. And I do truly hate all of you worthless, pathetic, disgusting, clout chasing pieces of shit. So
And then you wonder why you don't get invited to any other shows.
I am Wolverine. I'm a loner. I do things on my own. I visited Japan, defeated samurais, defeated ninjas. I've traveled the world, and I can live to tell the tale.
MSK, it's good to have dreams, buddy, but delusions, you should probably get that. You should probably get that checked out, bud.
Also, on Saturday, I will have this other girl on to talk about her comic book that's on Kickstarter too. So 2 girls are going to be on this week. Obviously, getting women is easy, as most people know. I got the riz to do it, So
Keep it professional, buddy.
It's that predator wit of yours.
He's gonna get them on there, and he's gonna be like, "So, have you girls ever seen 2 girls, 1 cup?" Blech! Some shit like that.
But yes, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. We do miss you. Dude, that is literally the image that most people give when they have the Troon surgery. They're in hell being like that. Oh God. So thank you guys for checking out this episode of the MSK Show. And we will see you guys